Vic Miorana of Bucktown begins mapping out his Halloween decorations months in advance, spending thousands of dollars and countless hours carving tombstones, creating bloody organs and molding creepy masks. 6 weeks before the holiday, this year's work has already hit a nerve. That's because towering over his yard is a 2-story display of a blood-stained Satan holding the severed head of Jesus, above a crucifix where the rest of his bloodied body hangs. For Miorana, the scene is an attempt to delve into the holiday's scarier side. But the display has provoked outrage from some neighbors who say he has crossed the line from spooky to blasphemous. Despite threats and complaints from nearby residents, Miorana said he will not remove the display. "It's over the principle. I have my rights and I refuse to back down," he said. "I love to scare people. I worked in haunted houses. I hope to own my own haunted house one day, and this is what scares people." Blasphemy isn't illegal. For the past several years, Miorana has crafted extravagant decorations for his yard. 2 years ago, he had a killer clown display. This year was no different, he said. He spent months mixing fake blood, sculpting fake bodies and thrifting old clothes for the skeletons. Religious churches and things scare people. They make you uncomfortable and they pull a different reaction. But it's nothing you don't see in a scary movie, video games or a haunted house, he said. The display stretches across Miorana's yard, and includes a crucified nun and priest. Above the crosses, a Satan with yellow eyes holds Jesus' head. Pews of bloody skeletal worshippers face the scene, with ghouls lingering nearby. A tombstone reads, "Hillary's emails." The display, which has flashing lights and haunted organ music at night, once included a flamethrower rigged to emit fire from Jesus' body. A fire marshal asked Miorana to take it down as it violated a burn ban. He complied and said that he also abides by legal decibel levels and other parish codes about temporary structures. "I understand that the images are controversial, but it's important to remember that this is Halloween, and it's for fun," he said. "I think it's been blown completely out of proportion." Miorana said he is not a Satanist but rather was raised Catholic and attended St. Louis the King Catholic School. "To them it's blasphemy, but blasphemy isn't illegal," he said. Exercising free speech when it isn't Halloween, Miorana usually displays political messages on his house, including a Trump 2024 sign and a flag with an obscenity directed towards President Joe Biden. Freedom of speech is freedom of speech, whether it's political or whether it's your freedom of expression to create things like these declarations, Miorana said. "It's all protected." Jefferson Parish President Cynthia Lee Sheng said in a statement that the display was not in violation of any local ordinances. However, this neighborhood display is clearly offensive and certainly not in the spirit of a family-friendly Jefferson Parish Halloween, she said. Parish code enforcement on Monday cited Miorana for a garage cover and uncut grass on his side yard, he said. Miorana said he believed the citations were harassment due to the pressure from the few neighbors. Miorana said his relationship with his girlfriend of 4 years and the mother of his child ended this week after she was threatened over the display and he refused to take it down. Attracting attention on Tuesday afternoon, cars slowed as they drove past Miorana's home on Seminole Avenue. A man stopped to video himself narrating the scene. Later, a woman, wearing a layer shirt and several Taylor Swift friendship bracelets, stopped her motorcycle to take photos and voice her support to Miorana. "I don't see why people find it offensive," said Paul Lato, who lives on the block. "And if people are offended, why do they keep coming back? Through the neighborhood?" Kelly Turin, whose father lives next door and has a direct view of Jesus' dangling head from his front steps, bemoaned the fact that the display would be up for weeks leading up to Halloween and said she expected the attention to create a traffic nightmare. "It's evil looking, it's satanic looking," she said. "It's fine what you want to do inside your house, but to put all of this stuff outside, it's repulsive."